In today's video, I'm bringing y'all boys my long-awaited Superman 6'4" small guard demigod. This is the best small guard in the game after patch. This is the go-to guard build, and it can play defense, it can shoot, it can dribble, it can dunk, it can do everything. It's fast, it can pass, it can rebound, it can block, it can play defense, it can do everything. I've seen a lot of people look at this. Hold on, sit that ass down. But anyways, a lot of people have been asking me for this build. A lot of people have been like, AyCartii, after patch people can't fade threes. Yeah, this build can. Okay, buddy, this build is doing it. Every single game it is doing it. Okay, it's the best height for the small guards after patch. 6'4", best height. I know it doesn't get as good of attributes as all the other 6'1" and stuff like that, but it's like that for a reason. It plays better than the 6'1", so there's no reason to get all those attributes that don't do anything anyways. You can have a 99 steal on a 6'1", and they're gonna throw it at your face. This build does it all. Look, lane, give me that, and I'm literally doing it. I'm literally coast to coast with it like I'm LeBron on a 6'4". This build can play defense. It does it all. I mean, y'all can look at the clips for yourself, bro. I got 3 minutes of straight action-packed. Give me that. I mean, I'm Darrell Revis. Do you understand me? I am Darrell Revis, and I'm pulling up, passing out, getting the ball back. Boom. You can shoot over anyone. The contests are way less whenever you're on a 6'4" compared to a 6'1". Anyone will tell you, if you have a 6'1" or a 6'2" or something like that, they're just so contestable. This build, you can shoot over people. 6'4"s are the best height for small guards, especially now that you can't fade everything. Before, when you're on a 6'1", you could just fade everything, but now you got to really walk him down. Look at me walk this boy down. Look, come get the ball. Come here. Devin Booker, come here. Devin Booker. In this video, you're getting the build, the badges, the sigs, the jump shot, the cap breakers. I made it with glitchy cap breakers. Everyone knows all my builds have the glitchy cap breakers. I found the glitchy dunking cap breakers. I found the low ball handle, low speed with ball cap breakers. So of course on this build, I also found a way to make it as good as possible. That way it gets everything. I seen my boy OFAB, shout out to him. He had like a 70 perimeter, 70 steal, low block, low agility, low speed. And I pretty much got all that with the same offensive stats that he had, so it doesn't really make much sense why you wouldn't glitch it like I did. So I pretty much think I made the best 6'4" in the game. Now I know I'm not the best guard, like I'm just showing you what I'm capable of doing. This is one day of me playing on this build. I'm not that good at it yet. This was literally my first game ever with it. This game you're watching right here is my first game ever with it. First ever game with Patty Mills jump shot. I'll show you my releases and everything, because I think I do have the best releases in the game. It's got a very obvious cue, but you can see how crazy I'm going. Alright, so drop a like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all boys. If you are here from the Superman build video where I did pure gameplay, I appreciate you. Let's get into it. Alright boys, now this is how you are going to make the 6'4" demigod. Okay, now you're gonna go 6'4", obviously 175, 6'4". Okay, now this is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna go over everything, and then at the end I'm gonna show the cap breaker screen, and we're gonna go over the badges, jump shots, sigs, takeovers, what you should put your max +2s on, what you should put your max +1s on, what you should put your badge elevators on. I'm gonna go over everything, every single thing, so that way y'all boys can go out there and dominate immediately as soon as you make this build. Okay, now with them patching fading threes, I made this build so I could streak hunt on the threes court and have an actual better chance at winning and dominating in threes court, because all I like to do is streak hunt. So if you want to see me streak hunting live, sub up, turn on notifications, and follow my Twitch. The link will be in the description. So yeah, let's go. First thing first, our driving dunk is going to go up to an 82. Okay, because with 2 cap breakers we're going to be able to get an 89. That's exactly what we want. That's all I'm worried about, is getting 89 for contact dunks and being able to have some fun on this build. Now our 3-point shot, the most important thing about this build is the fact that it gets 99 threes, so we got to go up to a 94. I would recommend, if you are able to do playmaking specialization. I personally am not able to, because do I look like someone that gets 5,000 assists? Wow, is that going to happen? So I don't really see how that's going to be possible for me to do, but I would recommend if you can do that, because then you could +2 those badges. You could really make a crazy build. This build would get really insane if you could have a +2 and a +1 on your playmaking, because your shooting is already going to be all the way legend, except for slippery off ball. So then your slippery off ball is going to get legend too by that time with your +2 if you do shooting specialization. But yeah, there is thresholds at every 5 on your attributes. So at every 5, that's why I went 85 mid-range. Okay, so you can do that with that what you want. You could leave it at 84 if you wanted to. That's really up to you. Now your pass accuracy for a small guard. Now I understand a lot of people want to be able to pass the ball well. A lot of people want to go crazy on a small guard, especially if you're playing 3s, if you're playing 5s, if you're playing rec, if you're playing pro-am, whatever you're playing, you want to be able to throw dots. So that's why I go 84. You do get good cap breakers on your pass sack. You could eventually get this up to like a 90 something, I think. I'll have to look at the cap breakers when we get to the cap breaker screen. But right now what you're going to want to do is go 89 driving dunk, 99 3. So all your shooting is going to be legend. Your limitless range is going to be legend. After the patch, limitless range is such a good badge. Now I know a lot of people that patch 1, they only had like 96 3, right? Because you get a lot of Hall of Fame badges and you can plus them a lot, you can do plus a lot. I just think that legend limitless range now after the patch is so good. Okay, it is so good, and I don't have to use any of my +1s or +2s on any of my shooting badges if I have 99. And you also have the biggest green window possible. So I think, I love the build. I love the build. So that's why I went 99. Could go lower if you wanted to, but after the patch, I think limitless range is just so much better now because it widens your green window by so much to have legend limitless range. It's just, anybody knows, Hall of Fame to legend, there's a big jump. Normally gold to Hall of Fame, there's not really that big of a jump, but then Hall of Fame to legend, there's a huge jump to kind of make up for that minimal jump from gold to Hall of Fame. So our ball handle, I went with 87, okay, because my goal is to get, I don't care about anything else, 92 ball handle, that's it, okay, 92 ball handle. So what I recommend is putting 2 of your shooting specialization here, 3 more there, 2 here. So you're using 5 total here with your shooting specialization, then 5 on your ball handle. Now, if you don't have any more cap breakers, that's fine because you start off with an 86 speed with ball. Now eventually you will want to get that lightning launch, or you will want to get this to 91, so you only have to +1 your lightning launch instead of +2ing it. But it's not that big of a deal if you just put your +2 on there and you don't have those cap breakers. That's why I went 86, because you can just +5 it and it's still 91. You still get a new badge. But 86 is also fine if you don't have those cap breakers. You can just +2 lightning launch. That's all that matters, is a lightning launch legend. Okay, so right now all that you're going to be worried about cap breaking is your driving dunk to 89, which is 2, 3-pointer to 99, which is going to be 3 without the shooting specialization. With shooting, it is 5, and then 5 on your ball handle, you get to 92. Okay, speed with ball can be left alone until you have enough. If you have enough, go speed with ball. Now there's super good cap breakers on your defense as well. In this build, I've seen a lot of builds get like this. This is what the defense looked like on a lot of builds, I'm not gonna lie. This is all I saw when it came to defense on the 6-4s. I saw a lot of 60 block, minimal interior, minimal defensive rebound. I saw 87, and I saw a lot more midi. I saw like 90 midi. I saw people go like 90 midi. I think, yeah, you have to get your vertical up so that way you're able to dunk, like 78 vertical. And then this is what I saw a lot of people rocking, and they had like their speed with ball already up all the way. Okay, which look at this build, right? You don't have much room to do anything. Your agility is really low. Your defense is low. That's why I lowered this speed with ball and lowered my mid-range, because you don't need a high mid-range. You lower your close shot. Okay, so leave this like this. My speed is 87. My agility is an 87. Let's see what else I did. My strength is a 45 because that's because of perimeter defense. I got a 82 perimeter defense because with 1 cap breaker, it's going to go up to 85. I know that, you know, a lot of people aren't going to have enough for that, but that's completely fine. You don't even need it. 82. It's just so we can get silver challenger when we do jump at people, because that's what you're going to need to do. If someone is shooting on a 3-point line, you just need to make sure you're not giving up 3s. Okay, because you're going to be so dominant on offense, you're going to be getting a lot of 3s. So you want to make sure and be focused on the fact that you're not giving up a bunch of 3s. If you can focus on that, if you don't give a bunch of 3s, you are going to be really, really solid. This build is going to get 3s like crazy, so you don't have to worry. And you'll be able to dot people in the corner if they start helping on you, if they start pinching. Bro, okay, this build is insane. Now, steel, we get this up to an 85. This also can get up to like a 91 with just a couple cap breakers, and I do think that glove is good now. I do think the interceptor is also good now. You only get 92 steel, so you only would really want to go 91. But you will be able to get a 85 perimeter if you do want it. Now, I didn't touch anything here for my rec heads. I ended up going with like an 83 free throw because I knew I was going to play 5s on this build. I knew I was going to play rec on this build. I knew I was going to do a lot of stuff like that on this build. Now, you could take this down to 82 and get like block or something, but it's just gonna make you put it on standing dunk anyways. You don't even get standing dunk. So just like this is the build. Okay, now in my opinion, 89 dunk, 99 3, 92 ball handle, 91 speed ball, good defense, 82 perimeter, 85 steal. You can get Hall of Fame or legend interceptor if you wanted to. Now you have 87 speed, 87 agility, so you're actually not a liability on defense. You can actually hold your own. Okay, you just want to make sure you're not giving up. You're just not free. Okay, you're obviously not gonna be a lockdown on a 6'4", but you just want to, because people are just gonna shoot over you or try to. If you try to play lockdown, you're just small. You're just smaller than most builds in this game. Everyone knows 6'8s dominate, 7'4s dominate. So you're smaller than most builds in this game. So when it comes to defense, you got to play smarter. But you do have the stats to hold your own. It plays defense. It gets steals. It gets lanes. So that's why I went the way that I went, because I want to be able to play solid defense. And I also want 87 agility. That way I can move around. I see a lot of builds with like 70 agility because they sit corner. If they ever try to attack me, I can go left, right. I can actually play defense. I'm fast on the break with 87 speed and the wreck or anything like that. So that's why I did that. And then your vertical is a 78, so that way you get all of the contact dunk packages that you need. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what we have made. My build name, I'll tell you what my build name is when I load it up. But Savant, yeah, I don't have this build name. After applying cap breakers, you don't have this build name anymore. No big weaknesses, consistent shooter, rarely gets caught from behind, shake game is deadly, difficult to slow down. I mean, it is true. It's insane. The build is insane. All right, so now I'm going to load up my build and show y'all everything about the build. That way y'all boys can dominate this game. All right, let's get into that. Okay, now I'm on the build now that I created, and it's called a inside out high flying slasher. That is the name I went with. Okay, I feel like that's pretty tough in my opinion. So let's go ahead and look at the build. Okay, now I do realize I had an 85 perimeter, which brought my strength up to a 45. So I actually got more free throw on the build that I created for y'all boys. But I'm about to be vet 2. You can see very soon. Okay, that percentage is kind of insane. What the hell? Anyways, I'm about to be veteran 2 soon. So that's when I will get 3 cap breakers here. And yeah, so right now you can see 2 cap breakers got me to 89. I put 5 here, and then you can see the steel cap breakers at, you get 2 glitchy ones later in the season or later in the year, 91 steel, 1 here, 85 perimeter. So eventually you can have 89 driving dunk, 90 mid-range, 99 on your 3-point shot. You can get 86, 88, 90, 91 pass sack, 91 speed ball. I know it's a lot of cap breakers, but you will get 28 in total by the end of the year. So if you think about it, this build will be insane all year long. Like you could literally make this build and just work on it all year long, and just start off with the shooting, then get the ball handle. Okay, those are the 2 most important. Now that only takes literally 2 shooting specialization, 3, and then 8 total cap breakers. Now most of y'all have 8, right? I would assume. If you don't, go shooting first, and I'd really go like 96 minimum. Okay, 96 shooting first, so you can use 2 shooting there. Then if you only have 5, for example, right, besides the shooting, just do it all on your ball handle, so that way you can dribble, you can get all my sigs. 96 3 is good enough. Then eventually work on the 99. Okay, eventually get the dunk. Okay, and then work on your speed with ball, that in that order. Okay, and then that's what I did. You can see I'm working on my speed with ball last, because I still have legend lightning launch, which I will show y'all boys. And then your perimeter defense could be later in the seasons that come out. 1 there next season. Season 3 is here. Season 4, boom. Season 5, boom. Now you have 85, 91. And then you could go season 6 here, season 7 here, season 8. And as you rep up, I'm going to eventually get legend. So then I'm going to have boom here, and then I can put on mid-range. You know what I'm saying? Like, there will be more cap breakers to come out for y'all boys. But this build's already insane as it is. So I just wanted to show you the full potential. 89, 90, 99, 91, 92, 91, 85, 90. Like, this build will be insane. I did it that way. You ever been making a build or having a build and you get a cap breaker and you go load it up and you're like, dude, what do I put my cap breaker on? Do I just put it on standing dunk at this point? Like, I don't even know what to put it on. This build, you'll always have something to put your cap breakers on. This is an all year long build that's dominating already. It's insane already. So this is how the build looks for me. Now y'all get more free throw. If you don't want the free throw, I recommend putting it on, because you never know when your boys are going to play rec. You never know when your boys are going to want to play pro-am. You never know. Okay, you never know. So I think 78 is fine. I'll agree with this just fine. If you want more 83, whatever, you shouldn't really miss ever. If you want the ball to be in your hands late game and you want to ice it, then there you go. Okay, but I think what really makes this build stand out from all the other builds, a lot of 6'4s have high dunk like this. They have the same shooting. They have similar playmaking. But the defense and the physicals are really what I love about this build, because it's not just a bot. Like, it doesn't have 71 perimeter, 73 steal, 86 speed, 70 agility. It's not a tortoise moving left to right. I can actually guard somebody. If you have good stick skill, you can actually guard somebody. Now let's go ahead and get into the badges. I'll show y'all boys actually the build name options, if y'all want to see the build name options whenever you make this build. Inside out, high flying slasher, ISO savant, green light, and that's it. I like inside out, high flying slasher. That's my favorite name so far. Now let's go ahead and show y'all the badges that I use. I might have to tweak these a little bit because I haven't fully unlocked on my badges yet. You can see I still have to get some of my badges, like shifty shooter, and I'm still trying to get my lightning launch to 91. But this is what I would go with. Now here is the setup that I would go with whenever it is done. Now when I get my lightning launch up to Hall of Fame and I only have to +1 it, that's when I will swap these two. I'll go handles for days legend, and then I will go lightning launch right here. Okay, so that way it'll be lightning launch legend, handles for days legend, and everything else. You can see the tier 2 badges aren't really that good, so I mean you only have really 4 options here in the first place. And then ankle assassin, when you get takeover, if say if you get sharp and you get ankle assassin, you will be breaking people like crazy. Handles for days obviously are your legend shooting. You could do posterizer if you wanted to here and get Hall of Fame posterizer, but I think these other ones are more important. You still get bodies, especially if you are using the posterizer takeover. You still will get bodies. You might get even crazier ones. I haven't tried Hall of Fame posterizer on a 6-4 yet, but this in my opinion is the best badge setup. And then you really literally only have like 4 tier 2s, so you might as well just put the ones that make the most sense on. Off-ball pest, so you put off-ball pest on this and go legend off-ball pest if you wanted, then pogo stick like this. But I like pogo stick just to jump, but I mean it really doesn't matter what you do here. Or you can go dimer, even you can go dimer here if you want to go legend dimer and then go off-ball pest Hall of Fame. It's really completely up to you what you do with the tier 2, but in my opinion lightning launch needs to be on legend, not Hall of Fame. That's the biggest boost. And then handles for days is the next most important, because you're going to be dribbling a lot. So there you go. And then you can do whatever you want with the takeover surge if you want to do whatever you want. Then have interceptor also. You can also do whatever you want here if you want to change this up. That's completely up to you. Versatile visionary is good. Pretty much that's about it. That's all I would go with. Ankle assassin if you want it the whole time, but I'd either go versatile visionary, posterizer, or interceptor. Those are the ones that I'd recommend, but you could really throw those anywhere. But the 2 that you need to make sure you do is obviously slippery off ball. Now like I said, if you have the playmaking specialization, and then it can get really crazy, because then you don't need slippery off ball. You can put lightning launch here or handles for days here, and then lightning launch here or handles for days here, and then these open up. So then you could get posterizer Hall of Fame, or you could get interceptor legend, or you could get, I mean that's probably what I would do, posterizer Hall of Fame, then you got interceptor legend, and you can also take this off. And then what else do you get now? What else could we get now? Now we can get versatile visionary Hall of Fame, or we can even get glove gold. We can get ankle assassin gold off the rip, challenger gold if you want to jump at people more, if you want better contests. But yeah, it could get really crazy if you do the playmaking one. I'd probably recommend ankle assassin, and then I would do like takeover surge. Then I would probably go versatile visionary. That way you could throw crazier dots when you got takeover, because they're going to be doubling you and stuff like that. But that's why I said if you do the playmaking one, that's completely up to you. I don't really have the time to do it. I'm not going to sit there and grind it out. But if you are one of those people that pass a lot, then that is perfect for you. This build can get even crazier if you do playmaking, but I just am not going to do it because I don't need it, nor do I have the time to do it, nor am I ever going to do it. It's going to take me way too long. It's just going to be a waste instead of me just getting. I mean, I might as well use my cat breakers there and get shooting slippery off ball to legend, right? I mean, I might as well. So these are the badges that I use. And then my badge elevators, I did handles for days and set shot specialist, but I don't really know if that's the most efficient, but I really did enjoy not having to grind either of those out, I'll be honest. So it's really up to you. The things that's going the slowest for me is shifty shooter, because I shoot a lot of set shots. So you could probably do shifty shooter instead of set shot. It's kind of the opposite when you're playing on a 6-8 and you're doing a lot of fading in the midi and stuff like that. But for this build, you could probably go shifty here, and then set shot will probably come quicker. But I mean, you're shooting a lot of set shots off the rip. So if you want legend off the rip, if you want it to be easy off the rip, then probably go set shot. But if you're not worried about it and you're just playing park, then you'll easily be able to make your set shots anyways. You have a 99.3. So that's what I do for the badges. Now let's get into the animations. Well, actually first let me go over my takeovers. Now right now what I do is speed with ball and mid-range, because as you can see, when I do end up getting my 91 speed with ball, I will have a 99 speed with ball with this takeover and a 93 mid-range. Okay, and I do it on every single one of my takeovers, my sharp, my post or my deep bomber, and my poster takeover. That is the takeovers that I go with. Speed with ball and mid-range shot. You could do all speed with ball if you wanted to, but you get 99 pretty easy anyways after like level. I mean, if you go straight speed with ball, you can see that you get it pretty quickly anyways. You get it at level 12, so you're wasting that last one for no reason. That's why I went ahead and did speed with ball and mid-range, my two offensive stats that I want to be boosted the most. My dunking's fine, my three-pointer's fine. That's what I like the most help in. I think that's the best way to go about it. Now for our animations, okay man, here are the best animations in the game. I use pass style Cade Cunningham. Dribble style John Morant is the best one in the game for small guards. Signature size up Trae Young. Now I rarely even do this Trae Young, but I mean it's solid. It's the best one in the game. Breakdown combo Devin Booker. I do this a lot. You can pretty much do this at any point and the shot's going to be open. If you really want to get around a contest, unless they jump at you from the side, sometimes they will get a contest, but you will fry a lot of people with this move by using this. Okay, so breakdown combo, Devin Booker. Escape move, Kemba Walker. This is what you spam, and you can run out of this, and you really get glitchy with this Kemba Walker spam. Sorry, not Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker. This escape is probably the best escape for the small guards. Combo moves pro, I never do this. Lonzo Ball crossover when you're driving in and you want to get past somebody and then dunk the ball. Lonzo Ball. Behind the back, Steph Curry for the Curry slide, and up the court, it's pretty solid as well. You just got to make sure you don't run into anyone, but this behind the back is pretty solid as well. Spin Penny Hardaway. I mean, I rarely do this. Sometimes I do it to mess around. I do that little spin back. Hesitation Kobe White. I think that is the best one. John Morant also has a good, let me see. John Morant also has a good hesitation. You can see right here. I like the John Morant hesitation as well. It's pretty solid. It gets a lot of space, but it's completely up to you if you want to use it or not. Step back, Devin Booker, the best one in the game. The best one in the game. You can use Kyrie Irving if you want, because Kyrie Irving has like that big snatch back, but you can't really spam this. Now, in my opinion, I do like Kyrie, but I think Devin Booker is just even better. I mean, you can use Kyrie if you want. I don't mind it. It's kind of like I don't remember who it was from last year. Zach LaVine maybe had this snatch back last year, but yeah. You can use Kyrie Irving if you want. I really don't mind either option, Kyrie or Devin Booker. It depends on the type of dribbler you are. I think Devin Booker is better for quicker, faster combos, but Kyrie Irving is also very, very good. Now, the dribble pull-up is very important. Pro 2 dribble pull-up, Kyrie Irving spin jumper. That's how the Pro 2 dribble pull-up is just so good. It's so uncontestable. The front fade to your dominant hand is so uncontestable. It's beautiful. And then Kyrie Irving spin jumper is the bet. Look at that spin jumper. Oh my goodness, both ways. Both hands are just filthy. It actually gives you a good spin jumper going to the left this year as well. It's not, the both ways are insane. It's not like going to the left or going to your off dominant hand used to be a lot worse. It used to be a quick spin. This gives you a crazy one both ways. So this hop jumper is even more broken, or spin jumper is even more broken than it is last year. It's crazy. So there you go, boys. Hop jumper, I use Stephen Curry. I don't really ever use this, to be honest. I don't really use my go-to shot either, but it's really up to you, whatever you want to use. Now, for the best jump shot in the game, in my opinion, it is Patrick Mills, Damian Lillard, Cam Thomas. Now, I love the way that his hand locks out and then flicks forward. Baluba, I can't stand that Baluba jump shot, that release. There's no visual cue that's clear for me to release. As soon as my hand locks out, right before it flicks forward, I will literally clip this and show you where the cue is, since I know y'all boys are going to ask, so I might as well just clip it and show y'all. I will try to pause it at the best time. You see how the hand is locked out? You can see the right hand is going backwards, right? You see it's about to flick forward. You see how it flicks forward? God, it's so hard to slow this down. Like, there's a clear spot where it stops being locked out, like about right there. You can see the hand is no longer that is like a very good point. Around this time where the hand is no longer all the way bent back, you can tell it's going forward. It's about to flick forward. As soon as I press pause or unpause, it's going to flick forward. Boom. It should be clear as day. If, like, you can see it's locked out right now. Fuck, it's locked out right now, but I'm trying to pause at the perfect time. It's hard, bro. Dude, this thing's so quick. It's so hard. You can just tell, bro, if you get what I'm saying. It's like a catapult right there. You see how the hand is bent back? It is flicking forward right at this moment. It's probably where I'd release. Okay, and you'll feel around. It's right around there. Once you see it, once you get it, it'll be super easy for you to do. But right around here is where I like to release. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the game again. All right, now I do 5 ticks after 3/4 speed. So if I go back 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see it's a little bit after 3/4 speed, right? I go back one more, and now it's never going to be fully lined up. It's either a little bit before or a little bit after. So I go a little bit before, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I put this back to 4 out of 4 speed. There you go. 45%, 55%. Boom, there's my jump shot. Now for my dunks, I keep it very, very simple. I use contact dunks. I don't even have any of these on. I don't use any of these because a lot of them are slow. You can see how slow that is to the rim. Now, for example, look at Devin Booker. He flies at the rim. I like people that fly at the rim. See how he flies at the rim? I like animations where you fly at the rim. SGA flies at the rim. Michael Jordan flies at the rim. John Morant, his is even kind of slow. I might take his off, but he flies at the rim on some occasions. Okay, and then I use all the alley-oops. And that's it. That's all I use, boys. That's all I use for the dunks, okay? That is literally it, okay? Now, that is it. That should be it, right? That should be everything. That should give y'all everything. If you enjoyed this video, if you have any questions, I will leave the link to the full gameplays of my, I posted the gameplays first, and then I posted this video the day after. I have a VC method. If you need to be able to get VC for this build, I have the best VC method coming out after this. So tomorrow, so 3 days back to back, these videos should be out. They should be going crazy. And there you go. All right, there you go. Now, a little treat if you stay to the end of this video. If you want to do the lifetime challenge glitch where you get all of your daily pick'ems, okay, you go to the daily pick'em, press it, look at your results. When it plays all your results through, it'll show that got it button. Press B, back out, go back in, and that's another cat breaker glitch. Little not really a glitch. I don't really think it's a glitch, but that's how you get that if you want that. There you go. So that's a little treat for y'all boys. I appreciate y'all boys. God loves y'all. Jesus loves y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the build, and I'm out, man. Peace.